Hello friends, it's Pixie back with another video. So as you guys know, I am a Gaijin Gyaru, a foreigner Gyaru, and I went to Japan for the third time last week. And I just got back, and so I want to show you everything that I bought in Japan as a Gaijin Gyaru. I think if you're a Gaijin Gyaru watching this is perfect, because if you ever go to Japan, you kind of know what things to look for and what things you can get there. Also, I knew exactly what I wanted to get out of this vacation. Like I said, it was my third time going, so after my third time, I knew that this was going to be a vacation where I'm going to prioritize shopping and like getting the newest fashions and accessories and upgrading my closet. And so that is exactly what I did. I shopped till my knees dropped, and so I can't wait to show you everything I got. In this video, I'm going to show you everything from apparel, accessories, toys, beauty products that I got that I think accurately reflect my Gyaru style. And then after that, I'm going to just show you some non-gal related things that I also got in Japan, just for the fun of it, you know? First thing I want to talk about is a really well-known brand that I'm pretty sure most of you guys know, Daya. And they have made a revival and returned back to Shibuya 109, and Shibuya 109 is in fact one of my favorite places to go in Japan when I go. So one of the stores, forgetting the name of it, I'll think of it, but they were selling some Daya stuff, and they had clothes, they had belts, and if you spent over a certain amount, you got a free fragrance. So I'm really happy that I got this, but I only got the belt for myself. I got other things for my other friends. But this was the main thing that I got. It was this belt. Yeah, this belt is so awesome. And then it has these details on them. And this is gonna be my second Daya belt. So my collection is slowly but surely growing. I don't really care to have that much brand stuff, to be honest, but I think I really needed a white chunky Gyaru belt. And in terms of quality, since I am an owner of one of the original Daya belts, the moon one, y'all know. Anyway, I would say yes, the quality is a little bit better considering that belt is like 20-something years old. I would say it's not, for me, in my opinion, it's not a significant decrease in quality compared to what I already own, but there is a little bit of a difference, and the older ones are a little bit higher quality. But if you just take care of it and, you know, keep it in the bag it came with, I'm sure it'll be fine. So hopefully you guys can see how I style that in the future. The Daya perfume called Love Essence. I was hoping that this would smell like, you know, the baddie that stays at the club until it closes at like 3 a.m. This is what she smells like, I'm hoping, so let me give it a whiff. I actually did smell it, the sample, but I don't quite remember it, so. Yeah, it's kind of like, I kind of think that it is definitely more of like a nighttime fragrance, like a party fragrance, or going out fragrance, and it also, I don't know, it seems a little versatile. It seems like a guy could wear this and it not be too overly feminine. But anyway, not a big fragrance person, but I'm really excited to wear this and smell like a gal. Diving more into what I got at Shibuya 109, these platform boots I think are the Eat Girl boots of Tokyo. I saw all the baddies in Tokyo wear boots like this or something similar. And yeah, I think I don't quite see people wearing this style often in the US, especially the cut of the boot. And so I'm really excited to wear these. And yeah, I think they are really, really flattering on short girls because of the cut. So yeah. Alright, next thing I got from Shibuya 109 as well was a pair of jeans. This is from a brand called Resexy. And I also saw all the baddies wearing this style of jeans. They're a little bit high-waisted. They have these thigh cutouts and then these bell-bottom situation. But Like I said, I saw all the baddies wearing these jeans in Tokyo, and I was like, where do I find these jeans? And actually on the very last day, my last minute shopping day, the last day of my trip, I was like, you know what? I think I need those jeans. Yeah, so I got these in a size extra small. Surprisingly, I fit into a Japanese extra small. I think it's definitely because of my height. But yeah, these are super cute. These retailed for like $93 USD. So yeah, and also they were almost all sold out. Like I tried to get it in a different color, like 2 different colors, and the lady was like, yeah, these are like our most popular pants, they're sold out. I also got this skirt from Spins. I feel like this is very like agajo, or I don't know, would this be considered agajo? Because maybe not the color scheme, but definitely like the bow and the lace resembles like agajo silhouettes. Maybe this can be styled with himekaji, but the Neapolitan color palette is, as you can see, I'm eating it up. I love the pink, brown, and white combo. Another thing that I got from Shibuya 109 was these shorts. These are like mini shorts, and they are very tsuyome to me, just because of like the hardware, the style, the zippers, the fact that they're booty shorts. And I also got a very, very, very similar top. It's like a tank top that's like low cut, V-cut. Also has some details with the zippers here. And this is from the brand Ayer, yeah, I guess this is the brand. Located in Shibuya 109. They had a bunch of stuff that I really, really liked, and a bunch of stuff that I feel like can definitely work for Gyaru, specifically tsuyome, and probably a couple other sub-styles if you style them the right way. Also got this bag from Spins. It is so cute. They had so many cute bag options, and I literally went through at least 3 different bags before I chose this one. And I don't know if it's quite gal, but it is J-fashion-y, kawaii aesthetic. And then this Cecil McBee bag charm I found at actually Don Quixote, and I thought it would be so cute paired with this bag, and it definitely makes it a little bit more gal too. So I can't wait to wear this. Y'all will see me with this bag a lot. Another thing I got are eye drops. I love Japanese eye drops just because they make a lot of eye drops that are really compatible with circle lenses, such as the ones I'm wearing. So these are the 3 I got. This one is my favorite one, and these 2 are other random ones I've never tried before, but these are my go-to for keeping my circle lenses and Gyaru lenses moisturized throughout the day. It also smells really good, and the packaging looks really, really freaking cute. If you know, you know. And then these 2, I've never used these before. So these are cleansing drops that you put directly onto the contact and not into your eye. They're marketed for colored lenses, and they help with makeup debris. So I'll be trying these out. I'm gonna wait to open those, but I do want to show you what the Lycee eye drop looks like. If I can get it to focus. Some more Gyaru essentials I got were eyelashes. As you guys know, lashes are a big part of Gyaru makeup. Probably one of the most essential things about being gal. And this brand, Diamond Lash, is such an iconic brand that I see used in magazines, and I find that if you use Japanese lashes, your eye makeup will actually look more accurate to what's in the magazines. Not that that's super important all the time, but I do think it really, really helps with your makeup reading as gal. So these are Diamond Lash. It's also been increasingly difficult for me to find really good bottom lashes, so I scored these ones from Dolly Wink. Queen Tsubasa, obviously, making them look so cute, but I think this style is really perfect to the type of bottom lash aesthetic I like, as well as these ones. This one is kind of less my style, but I'm really excited to learn how to make them work. This is from the brand Me? Is that right? Me? With 3 E's? I don't know that brand, but, and I don't know this brand either, Matsueku, but these ones I think would be also really good as bottom lashes. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, so these are just individual lashes, and I also like how those look sometimes, so I'm gonna try to do that. Now I'm gonna go into the hair care, skincare, and beauty supply things that I got in Japan. I'm not an expert in hair care or skincare, but I just wanted to grab a few things that I think are essential for my day-to-day life, as well as essential for Gyaru lifestyle. So I'm gonna dive right in. So this is a hair mask from the brand Dross, and it's an extra damage repair hair mask. And so if you're a Gyaru, you most likely heat style your hair a lot or dye your hair a lot, and I know Japanese hair care is like peak, so I wanted to try this. And again, I don't know the brand, but I think this is just a good thing to have to keep your hair the best it can be. So I wanted to show you guys some sunscreens I got, and the reason why I think these are important is because if you're a Gyaru, you most likely wear makeup all day, all the time. Not always, but you know, we be wearing makeup. And if you live in a sunshine state like California, or honestly any state, you probably want to wear sunscreen as much as you can. And so these are the 3 sunscreen options I bought, and I mainly bought these per my other Gyaru friend Adalana's recommendation, but I also think these are important for Gyaru because you can use these to refresh your makeup. This is an SPF powder, and this is just a spray, and so I am going to be really excited to try to use these over my makeup to keep my SPF refreshed throughout the day and my makeup refreshed throughout the day. And then this one, which my friend recommended to me because she said it's super hydrating, so I think it's very important to have hydrated skin, especially because Gyaru make can sometimes be really heavy. So yeah. Got some more basic makeup stuff. Mainly these were things that I needed during the trip. I have a lot of gal makeup at home, but I was running out of some stuff during the trip, so I got this stuff. Just mascara, this is a chapstick, and then these are 2 eyeliners, but this one is what caught my eye because let me open it for you. Their marketing and their presentation and their merchandising was so good because this got me. Look at this. This is a little eyeliner with a charm. It looks like a little pen. So my inner stationary girly and my inner magical girly would love to use this eyeliner for gal make, and it would just make my life feel so complete. Now I'm going to show you guys my Sanrio stuff. Now I think Sanrio is doing a really good job at hyping up the gal movement and profiting off of it, honestly, because so many things there were gal themed, like this Manba Hello Kitty. This is actually a little pouch. I don't know what I would put in this, but I'm gonna use it mainly as a charm. And then as well as these other 2 Gyaru Sanrio plushies. This is Cinema Roll, this is Hello Kitty, obviously. This one being long is kind of funny to me, like why is she so tall? But yeah, I just love that they're tan, and as a tan girly, I just love seeing tan representation, so yeah, these are definitely so cute. Shout out to Sanrio for giving us Gyaru Sanrio fans a lot of merch that we would love. Also, can't forget these, which is like a little phone ring as well as a little keychain. Most likely gonna use these as gifts, not for me, but we'll see. In Harajuku, in the mall La Forêt, they have Priscilla stuff, and I was really hoping to get some Gyaru wig pieces from the collaboration between Priscilla and Usatani Paisen. I saw that going around online a little while ago, and it looked awesome. Unfortunately, I missed it, but I still got myself at least 1 Priscilla half wig. This is the half wig I got, and it's pretty simple. And then this is just oil conditioner spray to help maintain the wigs, and it is the Priscilla brand, and I'm just hoping that I can make these last a little longer if I use this. And this is my 2nd Priscilla wig piece. I have like more of a Hime style one as well, but yeah, looking forward to using this. Let me just unbox it for y'all too while we're at it. I actually did try to wear this during my trip, but then I was kind of in a rush and I couldn't properly figure out how I wanted this to be styled. But yeah, I'll just have to play with it. I think I really like those this is the color of like my natural hair, so I'm gonna wear it with my natural hair. And I really like those Gyaru hairstyles where it's like half of it is kind of like a bump, and so I think that's what I can do with this one. And this one is, let me show you the tag a little bit more. How fun is this? This is the style. Now I'm gonna move on to some of the non-Gyaru stuff that I got in Japan that I still really want to show you. So I'm gonna show you. I went to Puroland and got some more Sanrio stuff. Doesn't look like a lot, and I had to tell myself to not go crazy in there. But yeah, some basic stuff. Sanrio Puroland is like heaven on earth, by the way. If you haven't been, you gotta go. I got a model train of the Yamanote line that runs through Tokyo at Yodobashi Camera. I have had my eye on this model train for a while. They also have a much bigger one, but I realistically don't have space for stuff like this in my house, so I had to go with this one. But I just really love riding the transit in Japan, and like this train reminds me of all of my good Japanese travel memories, and so I really love this souvenir. In Arashiyama, there was a little gift shop that had this little wall hanger. If you don't know what this is a kappa. It's a type of Japanese yokai or Japanese monster demon kind of like mythology, but it's a little hanger, and I just think this is so cute. I love kappa. They're so silly and random, and yeah, this is just so me. I also picked up another pair of shoes at GU. These are brown ballet sneakers, and if you don't know what GU is, they're the sister brand of Uniqlo. I don't really shop at stores like that, mainly because, as you can see, my style is a bit more eccentric, but I think these are going to really elevate really basic outfits, and just the style itself is really unique to like shoes that we have in the US. So I'm excited to wear these. Super comfy too. I wore them on one of the days that I did a lot of walking, and these were great. More things from Yodobashi Camera that caught my eye. So this cat portable charger. I love when you can just make excuses for little things in your life to be kawaii-fied. Like, why not have your portable charger be a cat? And also, I found this. This is a sunfish, and if you don't know me that well, I will inform you that I love sunfish. They're one of my favorite fishes, and specifically when I went to Japan 2 years ago, I went to the Osaka, Kaiyukan Aquarium, and they have a sunfish there, and they have this there as well. And I bought this, and it was like my treasure, and then it recently got stolen from my living room, so I was really sad about it for a long time, and then I found another one at Yodobashi Camera. Anyway, I'm so happy to have this little guy. I think they're so cute and funny. Also, I went to the Tamagotchi factory and I got a keychain. I can't find it, but this was the other little thing I got. You guys know that I love Kuchipachi, and so this is a Kuchipachi AirPods case. And finally, probably my biggest purchase of the trip, and also my most favorite purchase of the trip, was this DJI camera. This is the Osmo Pocket 4, and this isn't available in the US, and I've been needing to upgrade my camera for a long time. I've been doing a lot of research, and so I think this bad boy is what I'm going to be using for my content from here on out. So yeah, excited to unbox this and figure it out, and I don't know, start a new journey with content creating.
So that's everything I got in Japan. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions about anything, let me know in the comments. See you next time.